The 39-year-old Japanese champion carefully chose the opponent for his retirement fight, a 19-year-old Chinese newcomer. His plan seemed perfect: to end his career on home soil with an easy win. But he had no idea the girl standing across from him was no sacrificial lamb. She was a trial by fire that could expose the whole setup. This was Sasaki, an old guard of Japan's combat sports scene. At 39, his experience was written all over the ring, and standing opposite him was 19-year-old Zhang Weili, an unknown rookie just stepping onto the international stage. From the start, this fight was set up as a one-sided sacrifice. The Japanese promoters needed a win, and Sasaki needed a perfect farewell. Zhang Weili was the one they picked, the opponent who seemed easiest to control. The fight began. Blue gloves, Zhang Weili. Red gloves, Sasaki. The bell rang, and Zhang Weili attacked without any feeling out, like a bullet out of the chamber. She came forward in the signature stance of a Sanda fighter. 2 straight high roundhouse kicks landed cleanly on Sasaki's head. The veteran clearly hadn't expected such a ferocious opening. He instinctively pressed forward, trying to crush the rookie's rhythm with his experience and weight. But Zhang Weili was quicker. She fired back with heavy rear-hand punches, showing no fear in close quarters. Sasaki's plan was to wear her down. He thought the 19-year-old would soon crack physically under a veteran's pressure. But Zhang Weili shattered that assumption with her performance. She calmly used the side kick, a staple of Sanda. It's an excellent weapon for controlling distance. Every time Sasaki rushed in, a precise side kick stopped him cold. Zhang Weili looked completely at ease in the center of the ring. Her kicks snapped like a whip, striking not just his body, but his confidence too. After the brief break in the first round, Zhang Weili seized the opening. A precise 1-2 sent the 39-year-old champion crashing to the canvas. Though it wasn't ruled an official knockdown, its symbolic impact far outweighed the actual damage. It signaled that this carefully scripted show had slipped out of the director's control. Near the end of the round, Sasaki tried to mount a comeback, but Zhang Weili's low kicks kept throwing him off balance. The first round ended, and Zhang Weili had clearly been in complete control. After a short break, the second round began. Zhang Weili came out even sharper. She knew she had to leave no doubt fighting on foreign soil. A string of heavy roundhouse kicks slammed into Sasaki's ribs. Left-right combinations left visible streaks of blood across his face. Blood started pouring from Sasaki's nose. He grew impatient, rushing in without any real structure. But this was where the veteran's value showed. Amid the deafening roar of the crowd, Sasaki held his ground. He began to lean on his experience. He forced the fight into the close-range clinch game he knew best. He used clinches and knees to smother Zhang Weili and drain her gas tank. Zhang Weili's rhythm was broken. In the latter half of the round, she was pinned down, stuck on the ropes and struggling with the constant pressure. That was the craft of a 39-year-old veteran. He knew how to find openings in adversity. The pressure of fighting away from home, the veteran's grit. For the first time, Zhang Weili felt the brutality of the international stage. Round 3, the decider. Zhang Weili's corner had clearly spotted the problem. She adjusted her tactics. Giving up the close-range clinch battle, she went back to controlling the distance she knew best. Again and again, she used side kicks and roundhouse kicks. Using her reach advantage, she kept Sasaki at a safe distance. It was a smart, composed approach. At just 19, under enormous pressure, she showed tactical discipline far beyond her years. Sasaki's stamina was fading too, but her resolve was still rock solid. She knew that if it dragged on, the judging could tilt toward the hometown fighter. Time and again, she forced her way in, looking for chances to clinch and land knees. Under the rules, consecutive knee strikes are limited, but the referee turned a blind eye. That was the home field edge, invisible yet deadly. Both fighters were nearing their physical limits. Their punches were losing power, but her fighting spirit was burning, and every punch Zhang Weili threw was a protest against the injustice. Every step Sasaki pressed forward was to protect that hollow victory. The final 30 seconds of the fight, the two battled along the ropes in one last desperate exchange. The bell rang, ending 3 hard-fought rounds. Sasaki raised both hands, soaking in the cheers of the home crowd. Zhang Weili, meanwhile, calmly returned to her corner, waiting for the verdict she had already sensed was coming. When the referee raised Sasaki's hand at the final decision, no one was surprised. But everyone felt how absurd it was. After 3 rounds, all 3 judges unanimously gave the fight to Sasaki. In the first round, Zhang Weili was clearly ahead, yet it was scored for her opponent. In the second, both fighters had their moments, and it still went to her opponent. In the third, with the action dead even, it was still awarded to her opponent. This was a blatant robbery. A fight rigged to protect a veteran's pride and fulfill a perfectly staged curtain call and a carefully planned decision. The 39-year-old veteran relied on the referees and home turf favoritism to beat a 19-year-old newcomer. He won the fight, but lost everyone's respect. For Zhang Weili, this loss meant far more than the result itself. She proved her strength through 3 grueling, bloody rounds. She made everyone see that the so-called legendary farewell was nothing more than a performance built on injustice. She lost the record, but gained the courage to keep moving forward. This crooked bout didn't break her. Instead, it became the starting point of her rise to conquer the world.